At first, the giant seems calm, but across its skin, a heavy burden of parasites is already at work. Flies gather at the face, while ticks cling to the softer folds around the eyes and ears. In the creases of the ear, the parasites gather in clusters, feeding where the giant cannot reach. Even the thicker parts of the hide become a feeding ground, crowded with swelling bodies. Along the belly and side folds, irritation builds in the places the water cannot fully soothe. Below the surface, the burden continues. The lower body carries its own hidden irritation.
So the giant waits in silence, unaware that help is already gathering beneath the water.
At first, only a few fish draw near, testing the giant with careful, uncertain movements. They circle once, then again, as if deciding whether this enormous body can be trusted. The first contact is tentative. A tiny cleaner reaches the skin, and the giant does not resist.
Stillness becomes an invitation. The more the hippo waits, the closer the cleaners come. One cleaner makes the first attempt, testing the skin with quick, precise nibbles. At close range, the purpose becomes clear. The fish is not grazing, it is targeting the parasite. Soon, the first few are joined by many more, turning caution into collective purpose.
Now the water around the giant begins to change, alive with small bodies and careful intent. Above the surface, nothing seems to change. Below it, a partnership is taking shape. What began as curiosity becomes action. The cleaner grips a swollen tick and begins to pull. The giant does the only thing it can do. It stands still and allows the work to begin. Now the river comes alive. Dozens of cleaners work the giant's skin with tireless precision. They gather where the burden is greatest, following the folds where parasites collect most heavily. At this scale, every movement matters. A single cleaner strains against a parasite anchored deep in the skin. Above the river, the giant appears motionless. Below it, a hidden workforce labors without pause. Working together, the cleaners strip away more than parasites. They clear the burden of dead skin and irritation. From above, the evidence is subtle. A trembling ring of water reveals the busy life beneath. In the deeper folds, the fish find the places where the giant needs them the most. Then, at last, a parasite begins to give way. The first victory is small, but unmistakable. The cleaners move methodically, from front to back, leaving few places untouched. From the waterline, the contrast is striking. Above, stillness; below, a moving carpet of life. For the fish, the partnership brings a meal. What torments the giant now becomes nourishment. Patch by patch, the thick hide begins to clear, revealing cleaner skin beneath the burden. Even from above, the river tells the story, circling the giant with rings of quiet motion. In the green light below, the work takes on an almost ritual rhythm. The smallest spaces are searched with care. No deep crease is left unexplored. The burden is visible above the river. The answer is visible below it. The answer is visible below it. Then, at last, a parasite begins to give way. The first victory is small, but unmistakable. For a brief moment, The river becomes a place of complete cooperation, where two needs are met at once. A parasite breaks free. What clung for so long is finally taken away. The change is now visible. The burden has begun to lift from the giant's skin. For the first time, the giant looks restful, as if relief has finally reached the surface. Only the stubborn clusters remain, and the cleaners turn to them with patient precision. The last easy meals are taken one by one, each removal leaving the skin a little freer. The body softens, breathing deepens. Where there was strain, there is now stillness. The work is nearly done. Only a few final passes remain before the partnership comes to rest. Beneath the surface, cleaner patches now replace the thick clusters seen only moments before. The signs of discomfort begin to fade, replaced by the slow rhythm of a calmer animal. For an animal built like a fortress, this quiet comfort feels strangely tender. The work is nearly done. Only a few final passes remain before the partnership comes to rest. The giant stands at ease, lighter now, in a river that has quietly changed its day.
The cleaners fall away behind it, their task complete for now. With the burden eased, the giant finally begins to move, carrying a quieter body into the evening. In the fading light, the moment takes on a deeper meaning than hunger or chance. The evidence is written on the skin itself. Where parasites crowded, cleaner folds now remain. Seen from above, the encounter feels small, yet it reveals one of nature's oldest truths. And in that quiet exchange, both lives go on, reminding us that survival can also mean partnership.